You know, in 4 years on the road, there have been certain landmarks that I've gotten to, and I have just kind of been in awe, you know. Um, the Johnny Cash Museum in Nashville, you know, standing there under the lamppost, you know, in front of the Johnny Cash Museum in Nashville. Let's see, the first Carnegie Library in all of the United States in Braddock, PA. Well, these are moments that kind of like they kind of link all the cities together. There's certain themes that just, you know, it's the Man in Black. You know, how often have you seen that in the last 5 or 10 years? You know, it's the Carnegie Library. You know, it's I wouldn't know. Our library is named, you know, such and such in Nashville. No, but I'll bet it began as a Carnegie Library, you know. Or no, our library here in Memphis is Broadway. No, but I'll bet it started as a Carnegie Library. But this is another site I can scratch off my list. It's there with the Man in Black and the Carnegie Libraries throughout the country. We are in Boston here. God, isn't it gorgeous? I mean, it's just, I don't know what type of bridge that is. I, of course, want to say suspension, but I'd probably be wrong. But it is certainly cool looking, and it's unique, okay? Another thing that's cool looking and new, but not necessarily original, is that thing right across the way from it, which is the Boston Gardens. There you have the Boston Gardens, where the Celtics play. It's the new Boston Garden. It's not the Red Auerbach Boston Garden, but this is it's a whole new deal, and they're working out something there that's really gonna make it special. But that's where the Boston Celtics plays. Now here it is on this November 9th day, and I find myself at the foot of the Converse company. This is the headquarters of Converse athletes' shoes. They were in another location just up until like 5 or 10 years ago. And then they picked up and they moved here to Boston. And I don't know. What do you think? Kind of a wise move to old Boston, not far from the gardens over there. All right. That beautiful, we're calling it a suspension bridge over there. Okay. And if you want some old history, you got Bunker Hill and places like that. Okay. So I am moved here this November day, in awe, as I think of all the All-Stars I have had the pleasure of looking down upon the past 5 or 10 years. And to think those Chuck Taylors came from this corporation, this company. And I might also add that, you know, Chuck Taylor, I wasn't sure who Chuck Taylor was. I always thought Chuck Taylor was like a former old basketball player or a coach or something like that, you know. But I Googled it, and I found that Chuck Taylor was a salesman, a top salesman for the Converse company. And he was such a salesman and such an innovator in moving product and in creating product that named a shoe after him. You know, I doubt very much old Chuck is alive today, but I must say, he certainly would be proud of what's become, a company that is most associated with his name. And his name is most associated with Converse athlete shoes. Here's to the All-Stars.